That's a Stefon Diggs, man. Oh yeah. By the way, there's two more rappers he y'all now too. I'll tell y'all, but y'all gotta DM me. I got all the information for y'all. All right. Stefon Diggs is two other active rappers. Like y'all be claiming them, hugging them on the gram, kissing them, talking about Woman Crush Wednesday, all that. He's long. Well, I don't know if y'all know. He is piping them out. I don't know how he's all y'all rappers. Yo.
Another day, and Offset is out here spiraling again because Cardi B just shook the internet by confirming she's pregnant with Stefon Diggs' baby. And now, Offset's not just mad. Insiders say he's straight up losing it. He's blowing up behind the scenes, snapping on everybody, and acting completely out of pocket. Word on the street is Offset ain't just sitting around stewing in his feelings. He's allegedly cooking up some real sneaky moves. Sources say he's been plotting to sabotage Cardi's entire album rollout just to get back at her. And let's be real, if you've been keeping up with Offset, then you already know he's got a petty streak a mile long. This man will ruin a moment if he feels disrespected. But it gets even wilder. He's out here acting like he doesn't care about Cardi no more, saying he's done, he's over it, but everything he's doing is screaming the opposite. Like, why you moving like this if you don't care? Make it make sense. And the moment Cardi confirmed baby number 4 with NFL star Stefon Diggs, Offset's behavior started going downhill fast. He's been popping off left and right, and people close to him are saying he's unhinged. Can't sleep, can't think straight, just pacing and yelling. It's a whole mess. Now, if you've been online, then you already know this pregnancy talk has been brewing for a minute. The whispers started when a blogger known as Blogger One dropped a hint, and it's only gotten crazier from there. So things really started heating up when Alexis dropped a bomb on social media. She posted a picture of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs all cozy together, and the caption, whoo, she wrote, "A birdie on my shoulder told me these two are already expecting a baby. She's pregnant." Just like that, the whole internet went wild. Now listen, if there's one thing Cardi cannot stand, it's bloggers digging into her personal life, especially when it comes to her family or anything she's not ready to speak on yet. And this set her all the way off behind the scenes. But instead of popping off publicly, she stayed quiet, and that made things even crazier. Even though Alexis dropped the tea, Cardi didn't deny it, which is real unusual for her. Normally, she's quick to shut down fake news, dropping receipts, hopping on Twitter Spaces, or going live to clear the air in seconds. But this time, silence, no tweets, no videos, no clapbacks, nothing. And the fans noticed immediately. People online started saying her silence might actually be a quiet confirmation, like she's saying, yeah, it's true, without actually saying the words. And then it got even messier when videos started making the rounds, showing Cardi looking like she might be rocking a little baby bump. Let's be real, Cardi's always been known for keeping her waist snatched and her outfits tight, so the second her silhouette changes, fans catch on fast. The gossip detectives were working overtime. They started breaking down recent clips of her performances, red carpet appearances, even casual paparazzi snaps, zooming all the way into her stomach area, analyzing angles, shadows, and how she moved. One video in particular had folks screaming, "She's definitely pregnant!" In the clip, Cardi was walking out of an event, and it really looked like she forgot to hold in her stomach. That bump was bumping. People were saying she might be way too far along now to even try hiding it anymore. Like, sis, it's out there. And after that, the speculation turned into full-blown belief. Fans were convinced Cardi's cooking up baby number 4, and this time not with Offset, but with Stefon Diggs. Once those pics and videos started hitting the internet, it was game over. Clips of Cardi B out with a clearly visible baby bump were flooding every corner of social media. At that point, there was no more debating or guessing. It was loud and clear to everyone that Cardi was expecting. She tried to keep it low-key at first, playing it cool like nothing was going on, but eventually, she couldn't hide it anymore. Then boom, Cardi finally stepped up and confirmed it. She admitted that yes, she is pregnant, and the internet completely lost its mind. Posts were flying, TikToks were breaking it down frame by frame, and fan pages were going wild. But let's not skip over one major detail. Cardi just had her daughter blossom not that long ago, so hearing that she's already pregnant again had people genuinely shocked. Like, wait, what? Folks were side-eyeing the whole situation, asking if this was real or just some elaborate internet stunt. But nah, it's real, and you know who's not handling it well at all? Offset. Ever since Cardi made it official, Offset has been spiraling. He's been dropping all these weird subliminals on social media, writing cryptic messages like, "Rip Street, real one laughing. I got 300 MO. I'm a dog in real life. I'm not the candy lady, but it's honey bun today. We never breaking up. We not a thing, baby." Like, huh? What are you even talking about, sir? Fans immediately knew he was trying to throw shade at Cardi, and it was not slick. Then he tried to walk it back, claiming, everybody I post, not about no none, which made zero sense and fooled nobody. People started dragging him for being messy and not emotionally mature enough to handle the breakup or the pregnancy, and what made it worse? This ain't even the cleanest situation for Cardi either. Folks online started saying she's just bouncing from one toxic relationship to another. Let's talk about Stefon Diggs for a second. He's been linked to multiple women over the years, and not in the most respectful way. His dating history has had his fair share of drama, and his name's been tied up in some real reckless behavior. So now fans are like, girl, why jump from Offset's chaos into this? It's starting to look like Cardi traded one mess for another, and people are watching. Now let's get into Stefon Diggs, because this man has been catching heat from all directions lately. Multiple women have been putting him on blast left and right, calling him out for sliding back into ex's DMs, even while publicly claiming Cardi B.
And, the last thing I'm gonna say to Stefon Diggs, you're on my fantasy team, bro. I want you to keep doing good. Bruh, make this the last girl you try to or have the next time, like, you starting to inch into the territory, some of these shoot you. All that ACL got going on, they'll shoot you. So stop playing around, okay?
And to make it even more chaotic, there are rumors that he's been having babies with other women at the same time. Like it's no big deal. No remorse, no explanation, just moving reckless. And the wildest part, Cardi saw all of that unfold in real time. She saw the DMS, she saw the drama, and still decided to have this man's child. So now we're all sitting back, watching this straight up love triangle disaster play out in real time. Offset's crashing out, Stefon's out here allegedly still doing what he always does, and Cardi, she's stuck in the middle, pregnant again, trying to push forward with her album rollout, and surrounded by chaos on both sides. And Offset, he's allegedly pulling strings behind the scenes, trying to sabotage Cardi's whole rollout out of spite. Petty doesn't even begin to describe what he's on right now. This mess is snowballing by the second, and we are just getting started. If you've been watching closely, you probably clocked Offset's shady behavior from the jump. He's clearly been pressed ever since Cardi moved on. Not just moved on, but upgraded to someone richer and more high profile, just like she always said she would. That's got Offset in his feelings big time. Let's take it back for a second. Remember when Cardi and Stefon were trying to keep things low-key? They weren't even confirming anything yet. Then out of nowhere, DJ Academics suddenly had all the tea, blasting out the story like it was an exclusive drop. Next thing you know, the whole internet knows Cardi's got a new man. But here's where it gets real messy. The streets are saying that wasn't a coincidence at all. Rumor has it that Offset was the one who leaked it. Allegedly, he went through Cardi's phone while they were still living under the same roof. And what did he find? Some very explicit messages and spicy photos between her and Stefon Diggs. And these weren't no friendly little texts either. These messages allegedly made it crystal clear that Cardi was ready to risk it all for Stefon. No hesitation. She was down bad and didn't care who found out. Offset finding those messages, that's when everything flipped, and he's been in revenge mode ever since. So yeah. Allegedly, Offset ran straight to DJ Academics with all the spicy receipts from Cardi's phone. And of course, Academics didn't waste a single second before airing it all out for clicks. He was foaming at the mouth to break that exclusive, and boom, the whole Cardi and Stefon situation was exposed to the world, and that was just the opening move in what's looking like Offset's full-blown sabotage mission. And who could forget that super shady moment when Offset took it even lower? Out of nowhere, he tried to start this weird rumor about Stefon Diggs being gay. Like what? He jumped online talking reckless, saying, "Go bother the gay ninja." Yeah, that's what he said. The internet was like, excuse me? Offset's been salty since day one. Every single time Cardi is seen out with Stefon, he loses it, posting subliminals, talking slick, or spinning some wild narrative to make them both look bad. But honestly, the only one looking bitter, pressed, and completely out of pocket is Offset himself. But get this. His latest move is what's really got folks clutching their phones, because now he's taking things from shady to downright dangerous for Cardi's career. Word is, he's not just throwing jabs anymore. He's allegedly making real moves behind the scenes to block her shine. Ever since Cardi confirmed the pregnancy, Offset's been acting like a textbook bitter ex. It's giving jealousy. It's giving petty. It's giving, if I can't have you, nobody can. Like, sir, sit down. So what's he doing now? Let's talk about it. Y'all already know Cardi finally announced her second album, the one fans have been begging for over the last few years. She dropped a teaser and even revealed the title of her first single, getting her fans all hyped and ready. It was supposed to be a major comeback moment, but then boom, just a few hours after Cardi announced her single, Offset suddenly jumps online claiming he's dropping a new track on the exact same day. The timing was suspicious, to say the least. Like, really? Of all days, you choose that one? Sure, it could be a coincidence, but come on. Considering Offset's track record and how much effort he's put into throwing dirt since Cardi moved on, most fans aren't buying it. They're calling it what it looks like, intentional sabotage. And it's messy, real messy. Offset's out here playing chess with someone else's career, and people are watching every move. People all over social media are calling it out. Offset is moving real petty, and it's looking like he's deliberately competing with Cardi B, trying to steal her spotlight and overshadow her big comeback. And honestly, with everything we've seen so far, it's not even surprising. The fans peeped the timing, and they wasted no time dragging him for it. Under Offset's post announcing his own song, folks were lighting up the comments, but let's be fair, Offset's little sabotage stunt didn't exactly come out of nowhere. If you've been keeping tabs, then you already know Cardi's new single? Yeah, it's definitely got some sharp lyrics that fans think are aimed straight at Offset's neck. Remember a few weeks back when that snippet of her track leaked? In the unreleased version, Cardi was going off, dragging disloyal men and calling out dudes who sleep with anything that breathes. At the time, she told fans she wasn't gonna drop it because it was old and she didn't want to add more drama to the mix. But now, that exact song is the one she just released. And when you listen to the lyrics, whew, she didn't hold back. Now please believe me, these ninjas way too easy. Good for nothing, low down dirty dogs. Next time you sing, tell your mama how she raised a bleeped. Yeah, that part had everyone shook. It was giving direct shots at Offset, and the internet instantly connected the dots. That line about dirty dogs, it was giving hit dog gonna holler, and that's exactly what Offset did. So what was his big move? Instead of responding with words, he tried to crash her rollout, hopping online to announce his new music dropping the same day. Calculated, shady, classic Offset. It didn't help his case at all. If anything, it just confirmed what fans were already thinking. Offset can't stand seeing Cardi win without him. And this wasn't just a coincidence. It was textbook sabotage dressed up as a music release. Petty, messy, and exactly the kind of move folks expected from him at this point. And the internet, they're eating it all up. Front row seats to one of the messiest public breakups in the game. But here's the kicker. Offset's little sabotage mission, it completely backfired? Yeah, his song made a little noise, and it did debut at number 72 on the Billboard Hot 100, so it wasn't a total flop. But let's keep it real. When you line that up next to Cardi's track, it's not even a competition. Cardi's single, Pop Out, came in swinging and debuted at number 10 on the Hot 100. Top 10, y'all. She outshined Offset by a mile, and the numbers don't lie. While he was out here playing petty games, Cardi was making hits, and the public ate it up. So, yeah, Offset tried to block her moment, but all he really did was make himself look even more pressed. Meanwhile, Cardi popped outside, unbothered, pregnant, and winning. But if you thought getting humbled on the charts would be enough to make Offset sit down and cool off, then clearly you don't know this man. Because instead of chilling, he's been spiraling even harder. He jumped back online with more shade, accusing Cardi of using her pregnancy as a promo stunt, saying stuff like, "Go roll out and pee, I passed y'all." Now what? The bitterness is loud, and the jealousy is glowing green at this point. Offset's out here looking like he's allergic to watching his ex shine without him. At this point, it's clear. Offset has been caught throwing shade, sabotaging her rollout, and crashing out every single time Cardi and Stefon make a move. Some people say Offset is just mad that Cardi upgraded to someone richer and more high profile. Others are saying this might go even deeper. Like, is Offset spiraling because he fumbled the biggest bag he ever had? Or is he scared that his alimony situation might get shaken up if Cardi really moves on and builds something new with Stefon? Whatever the reason is, fans are saying he should be the main one cheering Cardi on. Because if she wins, they both secure the bag. But instead of supporting her, he's out here throwing tantrums online, while Cardi's dropping hits, growing a new life, and keeping it all the way pushing. So with Cardi shining, Stefon may be stepping into the new baby daddy role, and Offset spiraling like never before. This drama is far from over. We're gonna keep watching this story unfold, so don't miss out. Tap that like button, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next drop. Comment below and let us know. Do you think Offset is just bitter, or is something bigger going on? See you in the next one.